have you got a hold on me? I understand it's creeping up, grabbing on, taking toes to the graveyard. Sacrifice, holy grail, Shangri-La, biting to the nail, saying I got a thing for you. What can I do? Yeah, I got a thing for you. I light up like a sparkler, feel it getting warmer. Hear the snake charmer. It's irresistible. Ooh, I feel alive. Ooh, just one more moment. Ooh, it's irresistible.
Hey everybody, good evening. It's great to have you here with us tonight. We're doing another review, and it's going to be of Berserker, a book we haven't discussed in quite some time, so we're looking forward to getting back to it. And we're going to have a special guest tonight, hopefully, to comment on this work. And hopefully all of you will be really excited to have him here joining us. But first, let's jump into the chat, see what's going on there. We've got Robert Shepard bowing. Bow back, Robert. Thank you for being here. Wilberforce Wooster says, bow, chicka, bow, wow, wow. I guess. Captain James Biggins says, sorry, just here to send spoilers. No real Keanu Reeves here. It's Crypto Comics pretending to be Keanu Reeves. Thanks for coming, folks. Thanks for your comment, Biggins. I'm starting to think you're an alt of somebody I know. You were the person reading about Steve Dye being part of War Campaign, which is not exactly true. So, good effort, I guess. Alex Ocular? I'm interested to hear people's take on this. I personally feel that by issue 4, we should definitely know what the plot is doing. I feel it's slightly cyclical. Well, it's great to have you joining the channel and listening in on the conversation that we're having tonight. So welcome and thank you for being here. And great channel. Thank you. We always appreciate the feedback. And who else do we have? James Hayes. Great to have you joining us again. Hello, Sunshine Crypto Comics, your co-hosts, and everyone hanging around chat. I hope that you're doing good and feeling well today. We absolutely are. So thank you, James, for being here. We have Altercation, Hail People. That's subjective. Velned is speechless. I thought you'd be happy, Velned. We're not streaming over the Jack Show, so you should be giving our due praise for choosing an alternative night. Who else do we have here with us? Got to scroll down a little bit. Chat has been active. Jabba is recording the stream. It's not necessary, Jabba. It stays up on YouTube. I don't take it down. And Crypto says, I would never pretend to be such a terrible actor. Well, there you go. So no need to make assumptions about Keanu or Crypto. They're clearly two different people. Steve Dye is an all right dude. Steve Dye is an awesome dude. I like Steve Dye a lot. So I don't get the Steve Dye, comments, whether they're negative or implying anything, unfavorable. But I'm a big fan of Steve Dye, and I think everybody should go out and back Rocket right away. With that, I think I will bring on tonight's reviewers. And maybe we'll take a look at the comments from last week, and we'll get started with the review. So please welcome Sunshine.
You didn't highlight Robert Shepard's comments.
I did. He said bow.
But he said other things.
Oh, okay. You want me to go through all the comments?
Well, not all of them, but...
Well, he said, hail chat.
There you go.
Hail F off well read. And hail Sunshine.
Oh, look at that.
So
I like his latest comment, though. I agree with that one.
He says, we can do this. Thumbs down, everyone. Yes, get those thumbs down, everybody, please. We need to get more of them. And also, please welcome Ted Neodor Logan.
He's very quiet.
He is speechless, clearly.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's most excellent to be here tonight.
Well, thank you, Teddy, for joining us. May I call you Teddy?
You can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Okay, well, we certainly won't. But we won't be serving dinner here.
There's no munchies?
No, you had to bring your own, unfortunately.
Bogus.
Yeah.
We have a comic book, though.
What is it? You said we were gonna read a comic.
We are. It's called Berserker 5. Have you
I've
ever
never
heard
read it.
it? You haven't read it? Well, what the hell? So we'll see how that goes, I guess.
We'll read it tonight, though, right?
Well, we're not going to help you read it if that's
Together. We'll share it and read it.
Oh, wait a minute. We have a new person in chat.
A new person. I see altercation.
No.
It might be
Defecation.
Jack Stafford. Ahoy ninjas. Ahoy back, Jack. Great to have you here with us. Thank you.
The best mod in CG, really.
Absolutely. Well, Velnet is pretty awesome too, but definitely Jack Stafford is top 2 at least. Top 2. So, checking in on the comments from last week. I hope you don't mind, Teddy, if we see what people were saying about the last review.
Ready, Teddy?
Ready, Teddy.
People think you're bullying Ted.
Whoa, that could be like a stream we do together. 'Cause I'm Ted, and you're well-read. Ready, Teddy?
Maybe you
Yeah.
could become well Ted user.
Whoa.
Yeah. Inception.
You'll think of the same number.
Well read.
69.
Oh, let's not go there. Well read. Stop bullying Ted. He might be illiterate. Ted, have you ever read
I
a
don't have
comic
to
book?
know. My dad takes those pills because he's illiterate. And that's how he can deal with Missy, still.
I think you mean impotent.
That's what I said.
Okay, let's take a look at the comments from last week. See what was said there. So last week we did Graveyard Shifts 1, 2, and 3, and then we had Steve
I love
Die.
Stephen King. He's never asked me to be in a movie.
I bet he would smoke a doobie with you. Look at that hair.
Yeah, absolutely. He looks like he does the doobies. Jack Stafford says, interesting deep dive into the Graveyard Shift series. Thank you, Jack. Certainly appreciate that. Mike's in a money laundering scheme inside a pyramid scheme. Thumbs down, Tree Goblin. But still a heart for giving us a comment, so thank you very much. And Wilberforce Wooster responds, but is it wrong if all those NFT buyers are begging for it? I will never understand its value. People are nuts.
Well, that's true. You should thumbs up that.
I should? Well, I mean, if they want to buy it, who are we to judge?
Yeah, but they're nuts.
Okay, well, if you insist, I will thumbs up it. Well read, sponsored by Chimp NFTs. Yes.
We
absolutely.
wish.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could be so lucky.
James Hayes says you have well-read privilege.
Hashtag well-read privilege. Is there such a thing? It's not a
Yes.
privilege to be me. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think Lord Nemesis, Superman's K-pop boyfriend, says lol. Yeah.
What's with that avatar, dudes?
It's two dudes kissing.
Bogus.
Is it? It's not very Teddy Neodore Logan of you to say that.
I'm no fag.
Yeah, we try to watch the FA bombs and the N bombs on the channel. Teddy.
I can say it. It's fine. I fucked both Wachowski sisters.
Well, I don't think that counts, but okay.
I think that counts.
Before they were women.
Before
That
they
definitely
were-
counts.
That does kind of count, I guess. But still, let's try to tone down some of the harsher language. Teddy, there's this guy. His name is Keanu. You ever heard of him?
No.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great.
Fine actor.
Making some progress.
He's got a lot of range in his
The
acting.
Academy has snubbed him many times.
Well, I mean, he's done some classic roles. I mean, they should have nominated him ages ago, right?
As far as I'm concerned, yeah.
And there was that time he played a surfer guy,
Point Break.
and then there was that time he played a rock surfer guy,
Point Break.
and then there was that time he played a cop surfer guy.
No, that was Cuffs with Christian Slater, I believe.
Right, exactly. See? Should have been nominated ages ago. What a
I
what
played a gay
travesty.
guy.
Oh yeah?
My own private Idaho.
What about What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Was that Keanu? No, that's
I don't
I'm thinking-
know. What?
The Munchies, probably.
The Munchies, exactly. So he did this comic, it's called BRZRKR. It's about a guy who goes berserk.
Gilbert Grape did this?
Yes.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And you
And-
drew it?
Well, no, we're going to talk about it tonight.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So should we summarize the previous 4 issues since it's been a while since we've done this?
Sure. I mean, that shouldn't take very long.
No.
It's a Keanu comic, after
There's
all.
some guy born 20,000 years ago. He never dies. He kills everyone. And then in the future, the American government uses him for co-ops. And they do scientific studies on him. And then at the end, the female scientist came to his house and said she's going to tell him something.
What's she gonna tell him?
We're going to find out tonight.
Whoa, cool.
Mm-hmm. So,
Who
The
else
book-
is in it?
There's an older
Bill
scientist.
Crabtree? I love him and stuff.
Tell
Well,
us about Bill Crabtree.
Ron Garney? I've never seen him in anything.
I think he's an artist.
Oh, hit play.
it isn't play, it's a comic book.
This isn't a movie?
No.
A motion comic.
It's
It's-
kind of like a movie if you paused it and then skipped
Hey,
ahead
If
constantly.
we did some mushrooms, maybe it would be like a motion comic.
I think that would be guaranteed. If Dark Gift was here, he could tell us.
I don't think you can do mushrooms over the internet, though. That's the only problem.
Anyway,
I mean, you could 3D print them, right?
Maybe. Maybe that would work. Uh,
I'd try them.
It's written by Keanu Reeves and Matt Kint. Illustrated by Ron Garney.
who's Matt Kint?
I wrote this?
Yes.
I hope it's good.
I think that's the way you went into it, yes.
You're the creator, too, apparently.
I don't even remember this. Wow.
So what were you thinking when you came up with this idea?
I mean, I was mainly thinking about the Matrix here. Like how fun it was, how much money we made.
Could you go to single panel for this first? Because
Sure.
I was having problems, but I think my
I
browser
came up
was-
with all 3 of these.
Okay, yeah, because I had
I
like
drew them on a
lines
napkin.
going through here.
The
Although those
Rainbow Room.
colors are a little hard to see. Like the green, the blue you can see, and then apparently it's white, and then it's green.
Oh man, the colors, man, the colors. You can see them all, man.
Did
Like
you
I
paint
said,
this?
you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to read this comic on mushrooms.
Did you paint this, Ted?
No, a guy paints another guy, and he tells another guy to paint stuff. I don't. I just
Go
make
through
the
the
movies. Man.
First 3 panels. Next.
This one's good also. I
Next.
came up with this one also.
It
Similar
kind of
to
looks
the
the
last
same.
one, but
Yeah.
but different.
Yeah, they kind of look the same.
It's what we call in the biz a pullout.
Do you do a lot of pulling out?
I've pulled out many times.
Did you pull
Bye,
out on
Robert. We'll miss you.
Gotta bounce, hail, chat. Remember, thumbs down, everyone. Okay. Take care, Robert.
Very negative guy.
Yeah.
Very down vibe.
A lot of our chat is that way, Ted. We're used to it.
Is it because you're so monotonous?
Maybe. Maybe it's because we talk about comics and everybody hates comic nerds.
Whoa. Why? They're mostly
Well-
harmless.
We're easy to pick on, so everybody does.
So
These two I knew, the Wachowskis, they're like very harmless. They so harmless they cut their dicks off.
ouch.
That doesn't
Could
sound very
Could you
harmless.
read this for us, Ted?
So you're here to be honest with me. Just you and the truth. So, dot,
Oh,
dot, dot.
that was
That's an
perfect.
ellipses.
Yes, it is. That's perfect. That's exactly how it would be read.
I'll read it better on the next one.
Okay.
I just wanted to pretend I was dumb.
Yeah.
Does this pick up on the scientist lady, or where
Yes.
does?
This is exactly at the end of the fourth book.
That looks just like my dad's house. Weird.
I like this panel.
Very Frank Miller.
Yeah, kind of is. And so is she giving him big revelations
What
that
is
we've been dying
your
for?
truth?
Yeah, let us just see what
I based
happens.
this character off Lily Wachowski. You read it, sunshine.
Oh, good, great. The truth. I've been
Read it
working.
femininely, like a woman.
I am. The truth. I've been working with you for over a year. I can word for word recite the years of studies that came before me. I built a 50-person scientific research department around you to study you. Are you amazed by this truth thus far, everyone?
Maybe I should read both the characters.
Maybe.
Can you do a woman's voice, Ted?
Well, better than sunshine.
I thought his was pretty good.
I try to raise the pitch.
Can I get you a drink? Beer? A 200-year-old scotch?
This is the only time I've liked this female character when she replies to this.
He looks like the character Firearm from Malibu Comics Ultraverse. He also looks like John Romita's version of the Punisher.
This is hilarious, but we can't do every page like this or we're going to get in trouble. But let's finish this
I
page
think we
out.
can.
You think no one will notice?
Crypto Comics does it all the time.
Is this the response that you liked so much? Her just staring
Yeah.
at him? Yeah.
No, her actual response. We need the next panel.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, she says Scotch neat. That's at least a good choice. I mean, I would rather have it on the rocks, but at least she went with the Scotch. Yeah, so she doesn't say anything. She immediately turns it back on him.
Just like a woman.
Yeah. That we have this set up and she says nothing. What a tease. She's a tease.
I do remember being born.
What was it like?
Sometimes I do feel like I'm a god.
Okay. Well, not if you're on this show, that's for sure. All right. And so where does this conversation go? How much
Bow to me,
revelation?
comic book nerds.
They sort of kind of flirt.
It really doesn't go anywhere.
It goes
other than
nowhere.
issue 6.
Yeah, he tells her that he doesn't do love anymore, and then he describes
I
like
don't do love anymore.
every baby that he conceives dies at childbirth.
Because I have paid for a lot of abortions over the years, because I'm not a sucker.
Yeah. And he's sad that every woman he loves eventually ages and dies, apparently, which is very cliched and
Because I, as an actor, can never age.
And never
Just
die.
get these horrible facelifts.
yeah.
But so he's not able to make offspring, basically.
He can, but they die in childbirth for some reason.
I'd rather be impotent.
Do you have that problem, Ted?
I'd rather be impotent.
But it's almost just a back to the past again. But it's really, really boring.
So it drags out quite a bit, sounds like.
Yeah, and she doesn't say anything. She
The
lied.
character, here's a fun fact, guys. The character killed that deer himself and mounted those horns.
Wow.
Yeah. Did
I
he mount-
own that at a James record.
Do you like Etta James? Well, it seems like something you'd listen to.
No. No, not really.
Well, Red seems like the kind of guy who likes a crooner.
I like Morrissey.
You like the improv stuff?
No wonder people don't like you.
No, I like the older stuff.
This is a very well laid out page.
Yeah, the pages look interesting, which is good because you gotta at least have something on these pages. This is him describing music through history and how it's all the same, which is...
It is all the same. It's a 4/4 beat.
I think there's more than 4/4 beats in music, though.
It all starts that way and increases. Whoa.
It feels
What does
like
it mean?
it feels like this whole issue is off on a tangent.
It feels like filler, yes.
This is called plot. This is called backstory.
Yeah, we do get some backstory. If you go ahead the pages, you might want to show some of the backstory. At least give the audience something.
Okay, so this is all dead space, it sounds like.
He drinks a potion, and then he puts this plug in his brain.
Well, it's him taking the jab, because...
A lot of people thought I was inspired by The Matrix when I wrote this comic. Actually, it was Johnny Mnemonic.
Okay. And why Johnny Mnemonic specifically?
Well, have you ever noticed how I just keep making the same movie over and over again? Kind of like Christopher Nolan.
The one where you're a surfer cop?
Bill and Ted, I traveled through the phone lines. The Matrix, I traveled through the phone lines. Johnny Mnemonic, I store information in my brain. And in all three of those films, I am pursued by guys in sunglasses, often wearing trench coats.
Well, people love to see Ted run.
I'm a most excellent runner.
You are. You look fun when you run.
I think your best movies generally have
It is
Willie
fun.
Nelson in them, though.
Which movie?
Your best movies.
Which ones?
The best
Bram Stoker's Dracula by Francis Ford Coppola. I portrayed Jonathan Harker.
That was an Academy Award winning role.
Once again.
James
They
Hayes
snubbed
says
me.
black gutters, and I will say black gutters are always better than white gutters.
Hey. Black people don't just live in the gutter. That's inappropriate, James.
Yeah, the pages look amazing. If you didn't have to read this, maybe it's enjoyable. But
Well, so where is this revelation taking us finally? Do we finally get some context to this character, or...
nope.
Whoa, very much. Very much.
Oh,
you
wait,
just
but-
have to purchase issues 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah, I guess you got to buy the next one, sucker.
No, it's just a progressive story.
Well, show some of the backstory, Will Red.
So where does that start?
Keep going.
Go to the browse pages so then you can see it.
Okay. And, oops.
You should find panels with
Three
backstory.
more. There you go. Here's page 12.
So nothing
Look how
happened.
buff I look right there.
Still nothing happened with the scientist lady. It was all pretty much them flirting with each other.
This scene was inspired after I'd watched The Edge with Anthony Hopkins and the murderer Alec Baldwin.
Go to page 15. That's a pretty cool page.
Okay.
I was about to fight a bear.
Maybe zoom in on that panel.
This is the quartering right here.
Yeah, that's the quartering for you.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I had done some really bad acid and was reflecting one night on what had happened to the Wachowskis' penises.
Job, is your one-page story this cool, though?
Yeah, Jabba. Why don't you get your own channel to show your books on?
Also go to page 16 and then zoom in on the final panel. I think you can get away with that. It should be okay.
16 in the final panel. Oh,
Oh,
so
why did you do that one?
is this one of his stillborn?
Stillborns, yep.
Uh-huh.
And then women are sad and they age.
You could see her areola in that picture. It's very
Yeah, you could.
tasteful.
Yes.
Very tasteful.
So Egyptian women age too.
I was Egyptian in a past life.
Why is there so much intestine here?
She was Asiatic. My lover.
Or is that umbilical
Again,
cord?
as I said, I was inspired by the gaping wound between Lily Wachowski's legs after
See,
she'd had her penis removed.
See, you thought the lightning vagina was bad.
Yeah, is this what the Wachowskis look like between their legs now, Ted?
No, the scar and the wound, the gaping wound is healed, and now is more symbolic of a festering vagina.
I said go to the last panel, well read. Or not the last, but the bottom panel.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Now I'm walking away.
Very, very, very
I
slowly.
was very
There you go,
sad.
chat. Do you
Oh,
appreciate that
yeah.
one better?
You can't do this anymore thanks to Harvey.
This is only possible because he has a man bun.
This is only possible because he's Keanu Reeves.
Well, that scene's going to be shot in the Netflix movie.
Absolutely.
They'll all be black.
Well, they're mixed. You got black, you got some whiter ones, and something in
Nothing
between.
wrong with that. Keanu's down with the swirl.
Wait.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's a go back. James Hayes points something out. It does look like the fawn is in bed with him rather than like a thing mounted in the foreground.
It's a statue symbolizing fertility and depravity. Sexual depravity.
Yeah, so you have an orgy in the book and you have good art, so those are the recommendations to why to read this, I guess.
But I mean, they spent the last 3 issues in the past, and now this one finally gets to the present, and it's all flashbacks to the past.
Fun fact, Narwhal drew the 3 women at the bottom right corner.
Nice. Good job, Narwhal.
Is that why they're all masked? Or at least this one in the front?
I
here?
think he's making comments on amount of ink in those women.
I see.
The lack of definition in their faces.
Okay, you could go to page 23 because there's almost nothing else between that and 23.
You
except
know what
for
page you should go to?
69.
69.
I knew it. So he blows up her equipment, but she recorded it, and then she talks to
Women are so
Caldwell,
smart like that.
and then he
I
says,
didn't write this part. I could
we
never-
got something. So something, they say a lot of words and hint at things, but don't say anything.
This was inspired by Quantum Leap. That
So wait,
little
this-
device that Al used to move them through time.
I would say the final panel, her face looks really good.
That's not a tricorder from Star Trek?
It may be.
So this is essentially a 3-page comic book? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's not as good as Java's one-page comic book, though.
What about all these middle pages where like stuff
There's
happens?
nothing.
Most excellent.
There's nothing. It's
But if you
nothing.
show them, I will be forced to sue.
Yes.
Well, we don't want that, Ted. Although I don't
Mainly,
know-
they're all more Matrix, Johnny Mnemonic inspired content. Everyone wants to put a plug in their brain. Well, Red, I'm just giving the people what they want.
So why did you write such a sparse comic, Ted?
This is just one issue out of many sparse issues.
It's called
Well, Red,
padding. They needed to get the 12. So I was like,
it's what's called a maxi series.
yes.
Well, so
She says she's going to tell us something. At the end, she says, we know something to the guy. You never get an answer what she's going to tell.
Oh, you do?
It's a tease. You
It
teased
is.
us, Ted.
Women are always doing that.
Oh.
That's why I make sure not to touch them in photographs.
Good job.
yeah, I've seen the hand hover. So the whole thing is about his love life and what a failure it is. Is that essentially the gist
Well,
of
I
it?
mean, you saw the orgy scene. It's not a failure for
To be
him.
honest, this issue is an analogy for my film career.
Okay, so maybe more apt is his family life is a failure. but his love life is a great success.
Never had children.
No, you can't have children. They die.
They do.
That's because
Just
you.
like the Matrix.
A lot of miscarriages in my personal life, guys.
Is it
Very
because
personal.
is it because you pull out, as you mentioned earlier? Maybe if you didn't do that.
Sometimes not soon enough.
Well, there's some interesting panels here. I mean,
Whoa! I didn't come up with that one. See, that's Quantum Leap. I told you.
what's happening here?
Quantum Leap. Sam's leaping into the body of a retarded kid with Down syndrome.
I believe you have a Quantum Leap clip. Well read, don't you?
I do. If it's still
Sunshine,
relevant.
you gotta kiss well read before you can leap.
No, that's okay.
What episode is that from?
Very homophobic.
Yes.
Well, here's our Quantum Leap reference for the show.
I'm retarded?
Really makes you think.
But if you were to play the trailer for Quantum Leap or the intro to Quantum Leap, you would see that this is stolen directly from Quantum Leap.
You probably could play that with the sound muted.
You probably could.
Okay, I could give it a
You
try.
could probably play any video with the sound muted.
We did EFAP the Batman trailer on the last episode, and didn't get struck for it.
You're receiving criticism in the chat. Richard Caldwell says that's an insult to retarded people.
He's not retarded. He has Down syndrome. It's different.
I can't keep track anymore. There's just so many diagnoses floating around.
There's a pill for that.
Is there? And what kind of psychoses does the pill give you?
I'm not a trained psychological person.
So I don't even remember this this trailer so well. It's got some weird alien stuff going on in it. This might be
Whoa.
pretty cool to take a look at. I didn't realize there were aliens in Quantum Leap.
Neither did I.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Here we go. So it's him standing. What is this?
That's
the future.
that's a green screen and then things cut out. That's what that is.
It reflects Al's little contraption, his cellular phone he uses to contact the future. You'll see.
And it's a very
Have you never seen
colorful.
the show Well Read?
I used to watch it all the time. It's just been so long. I don't remember these little details.
Okay.
But like these colors here are really bizarre.
The colors, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Lots of
You
electrons.
should
flying
see it
around.
on shrooms.
Why? What do the shrooms do?
The colors, man. Like you'll create your own berserker.
Well, it probably would take some shrooms to understand the story. So let's see this one scene. Okay, so he's in
See, he's standing. Keep going.
he's in like an air dryer.
I think they do a wide shot too.
Oh look, lightning.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't.
Oh
Ah,
look. Oh look, did you see that?
it went into his vag. Just like Berserker. And then he wakes up and he's naked all the time. Just like Ted.
Oh boy.
Ted, how
Oh,
often do you wake up naked? When you were fully clothed the night before?
Well, I was always fully clothed at some point the night before.
And then
I
he goes
prefer
on.
to exist in the nude.
Hey, look, he's a woman.
We say trans woman.
No, I think he's just a woman.
You don't know until you check.
Well, this was like PG television, prime time, so they couldn't.
Imagine him trying to keep track of his pronouns. That's when he was a friendly old black man.
Oh, so that was the Driving Miss Daisy knockoff.
That was the Driving Miss Daisy episode.
Really? Okay. I don't think I ever saw that one. That's Jessica Tandy. Is that?
I don't believe so, no.
It's just someone who looks like her. Just an old lady.
I see.
He's
Oh, look, he's in a
pregnant
dress.
there, I think.
Oh.
See, there's Al using his cellular phone. The flashlight app.
Oh, it looks like that room's really dusty. Look at all that dust.
Hmm.
Here he is
called
being
Spackle,
run
I
over by a
believe.
car, but he can't be run over by a car.
No,
Because he's not really there.
he's car proof.
He's a hologram.
No, Al was just like the owner of the company, and he was just using the technology to talk to him. Ziggy was the computer, yeah, his little thing that Al played with.
So this was a big corporate malfunction. That was the backstory for Quantum Leap.
Yeah, he like was working on it, and there's a lightning storm or something.
There
Look
we go.
at that. There it is.
There it is.
That's
There
my
it is.
comic. Whoa.
That's what a bidet is like in the future.
Did you see that turnaround that they always have that where a guy turns around and it's like, look how serious our show is. Oh, there's the black man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and he's dancing. In a conga line. Always fun.
They were having so much fun in the 90s.
And he's hitting men with his purse. And he's sexy.
I'm amazed this show hasn't been canceled yet for its interpretation of drag women.
It's incredibly woke.
Well, I believe the show stopped running at least 20 years ago, so.
It's never too late to destroy a person's career.
Jack, that's actually a very good series to watch. Some of the episodes aren't great, but for a whole series, it's a good watch.
It's one of the two only good shows from the 90s.
What's the other one?
Picket Fences with Tom Skerritt. And Costas Mandylor and Lauren Hawley.
Why
Yeah,
do
the
you know-
90s still
And a
like
young Don Cheadle.
Oh. Hmm.
I don't
He
know
was,
why-
what's his name? The Iron Man sidekick, right?
Yes, Don Cheadle.
War Machine.
Jack
But he was all-
Stafford says he was more of a Sliders guy, which I believe was a show about homosexuals living in San Francisco.
Yeah, Bakula was good on Enterprise. That was like the best part about Enterprise, his role in that
Scott
show.
Bakula was good on everything. Another one snubbed by the Academy. Did you see Lord of Illusions?
No. What is
A
that?
masterpiece. Did you ever see Color of Night with Bruce Willis and Scott Bakula?
Oh, that does not sound good.
Yeah, I don't know Bakula's filmography at all.
Masterpiece.
This is even putting Velnet to sleep, and he is our most loyal viewer. So,
Back to Berserker.
did
Now that
did
we
you
know it was inspired by Quantum Leap.
did you have any thoughts about Berserker, Ted? Do you remember it at all, vaguely?
Is that a movie?
No, it's a comic book. We just got done talking about it.
Oh, the comic.
Yeah,
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 look,
Quantum Leap
Leap.
right there.
yeah. What is happening in this scene? That's
He's
what I wanna-
leaping into the future.
He's in some suit that's like reading things for her, and then he blows it up. But she recorded it all, so it's okay.
These are the storyboards for Quantum Leap Episode 5, Berserker.
So they flirted, they go to the lab, she does some tests, and then they find out some stuff that they don't tell us what, and the whole comic ends.
Yes, and he's on another
to-
mission to kill people.
Everything will be revealed.
Issue 6.
Issue 12.
So is Scott Bakula in the Berserker's body now? Is that what's happened here?
This is exactly what's going on.
Oh, I figured it out, well read.
Oh?
Scott Bakula is actually inside of the Berserker now.
There is no Berserker.
Is he the Scott Bakula that hits men with his purse?
No, he is Scott Bakula, but he is now Berserker as well.
Oh.
It
I
is
see.
not the Scott who leaps. It is only your mind.
And
yeah.
the shrooms.
And the shrooms.
Yeah. Well, that might actually make the series good.
Yeah, it would be interesting. It's like, I'm an immortal now? How do I get out of this mess?
Jerry O'Connell was excellent in the film Tomcats with Jake Busey.
Somebody get my Ziggy. How do I get back to my own time?
Go
He
for
never
it.
got back to his own time, did he?
You gotta kiss sunshine before you can leap.
Richard Cahill says, free your mind. I don't think Ted's mind could get any freer.
I believe it's pronounced Cahill.
Cahill? Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
Exactly Ted, starring the fat kid from Stand By Me. Well, we deviated into movie talk. Let's maybe just give last opinions on
Because I totally ripped off Quantum Leap.
My final thoughts is issue 4 had me excited that I was going to move to another story beat, and then this thing happened, and
No, go to the next page, though.
it set the whole thing back to square one. Nothing happened.
Nothing
Oh, Black
happened.
Daddy says let TJ on.
Whoa!
What is happening here?
I don't even know.
That's
this-
that's after he quantum leaps.
Is this when Unicron ate one of the moons near Cybertron? Anyway, Transformers reference. TJ, I haven't seen TJ. And who is Black Daddy? Is Black Daddy a war campaigner or?
Yeah, totally.
I don't know if he still is. I know there was some problems, so who knows?
Yeah, they broke up. I wonder if Black Daddy is part of the.
I have no clue. I'm not going to say he is or isn't. I just don't know.
And I haven't seen TJ, so I don't know who that
He
person is.
says he's coming. All right.
Oh, he's coming soon. Is this because we EFAP'd TJ's story about how he got dick pics into
Yeah.
Rose's hands?
TJ.
He's somebody who takes pictures of his genitalia and sends it to Ro.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Lucky guy.
Oh, that is TJ. Oh, at
Would
least
you-
someone pretending to be him.
Yeah.
Whoa. Ro likes the big black cocks, I guess.
Apparently. That's the scuttlebutt. All right, so you were excited for issue 5, but then were completely disappointed. And
No, I was very happy.
And what do we have to look forward to?
The next page.
Issue 6. All right, let's look at the next page. What's going on here?
See? It all makes sense now.
Uh-huh.
It's Terminator.
Did he finish quantum leaping? Is that what happened here?
He did, and he leapt into the Terminator.
Oh, yeah, that is the pose of Arnold. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is happening here exactly? What's
Basically, I've been living in Los Angeles my entire life, and I've only ever watched movies, so all I really have to draw from is movies. But that's making for an awesome comic book experience for you.
Are we looking forward to issue 6 after this, or are we pretty much
I
done?
definitely am well read.
I assume maybe something will actually happen this time.
But putting down another $5 to find out almost doesn't seem worth it.
I mean, it's $5 or $4. I'll do it.
What is going on in the chat? TJ Dopeness. Black Superman never happened. Drop the link. So the CDK fuckboy voice isn't just him. Okay. And when is the Berserker Indiegogo shipping? Anyone back it?
Presumably after the 4 issues, they're going to start shipping or making it, but I have no idea if that has happened yet.
Okay. Well, I guess that's pretty much it for Berserker. I got to see Dune twice this weekend.
Whoa.
So, yeah, I watched it on HBO Max and I watched it in IMAX.
Was I in it?
Were you the spice?
I don't know.
You might have been. Depends on the kind of shrooms I was on while watching it.
Whoa. Cool.
Yeah.
Most excellent.
It was. It was rather excellent. I liked the IMAX actually quite a bit. It was really good. So definitely recommend people check it out. And yeah, I mean, I'm hoping they do a sequel. So that's something to look forward to. IMAX, I bet that was epic. Feel like it needs to be seen large format. Yeah. So I think the cinematography intentionally was focused on an IMAX experience, and there's lots of landscapes and desert scenes there. So yeah, I definitely recommend people check it out in IMAX. Blood sports? No, I'm having to tone down the blood sports because there's a lot of negative fan reaction to blood sports on the channel. So
Really? I thought Jean-Claude was most excellent in that. Bolo. Personal inspiration.
I like the time when he punched the guy in the balls.
that was a good scene.
The whole movie was a good scene.
Jean-Claude punching a guy in the balls. Let's find that. Ted, what other movies do you have to work on that we're going to be hopefully seeing sometime in the future?
John Wick 4. And after that, John Wick 5. We'll have John Wick 6 coming out, like, shortly after that. And then the sequel to that, John Wick 7. And The Continental.
Mm-hmm.
And, hopefully Berserker. Starring me.
Would you actually play Berserker in the movie Berserker?
I would play Berserk Guts in a movie. If they paid me.
Well, I don't know about playing Berserk Guts. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of range there. I mean, all you have to do is...
I have great range, so perhaps I should reconsider that.
Yeah, all you'd have to do is get drunk and then hit on your coworkers and threaten women to not pay them if they don't sleep with you. So here's Jean-Claude punching a snake.
This is from Hard Target, is it not?
He's trying to make this snake a hard target, I think. So he's smacking it around.
Oh, this is Nowhere to Run. Also starring Ben Arquette.
Is that how you smack your snake, Ted?
That is one way to do it.
You give it a good whack.
Though you might want to hold it closer to the head.
Yeah, and then you just give it a few knuckles. That's interesting. Oh, and then it goes limp. That's not how to handle your snake, I don't think. You're a very quiet panel.
Well, there's a snake. I'm scared.
Well, I don't know why snakes are anything to be afraid of. I actually had
Look at those fangs. There's glowing eyes.
Oh, okay, there was an N in there. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, check out the fangs. Yeah, I had a snake put on my neck this weekend. It was a boa. And I paid a guy $10 to do that.
Whoa. Did you get a picture?
Did I get a picture of the boa?
Around your neck?
Yeah, I did. I got a
Whoa.
video and a picture.
Cool.
Don't bring up my dick again. Well, I mean, would smacking it like the way he did the snake bring it up?
Bring up my dick again.
That felt like a loaded comment. Yeah, I mean, maybe if for the right price, we'll bring it up again. I don't know. Not doing open call-ins, Pan. Sorry. Trying to tone down the blood sports. Yeah.
Excellent movie still. Minutes later.
Yeah. But yeah, actually, so after watching Dune twice this weekend, I actually appreciate now the House of Treaties series that we've been reviewing, Sunshine.
Yeah.
A bit more than I used to.
Yeah, Richard Kale says the sequel to Dune will be announced the same weekend as the sequels to Solo, John Carter, and Green Lantern.
I honestly hope they don't go that way. I mean, it was really great, and it did great box office over the weekend. So I don't know.
I mean, from the fans of Dune, apparently it was very bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't read the series. I was pretty happy. I thought they touched on a lot of aspects of the story, particularly like from what I've seen so far in the House of Treaties. So yeah.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, like the characters and like they referenced the bull. They referenced Duncan Idaho was in it.
Oh. Well, I mean, the
Yeah.
characters are there, but they don't even describe what spice is. It's just sort of there.
I mean, how much do you really need to describe spice?
Well, it's kind of important.
Well, I mean, they intro it, right? They tell you what it is in the beginning, and then they quickly get into the story.
That's the whole plot. It's the spice and
Did
the politics of the spice.
did you have a chance to check it out?
No,
Ah, so how do you know they don't get into
because I
spice?
know someone who watched it and knows a lot about Dune.
I see. Well, I can say that they basically tell you spice gives you these hallucinogenic effects, and then it's responsible for giving navigators the ability to concentrate when they go through star plots and they make trajectories for starships to be able to travel.
They no, it expands your mind, so they literally see the future, and that's how they can go faster than light, even though they can't see it. They
Oh,
can't. They're moving so fast they can't. Whatever they see is already in the past.
okay, so that I agree with you on.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They didn't hit that.
There's no way to travel fast in light without spice. That's why it's so important, because everyone's on planets that are many light years away.
How many shrooms do you have to do, Ted, to be able to travel through time?
Well, I would say a quarter would do nicely.
Just a quarter?
Probably.
Well, that's
I
unfortunate.
prefer microdosing.
Microdosing?
It's
I
a
like
very
it.
small amount,
I
just to
like
get
it.
you through the day.
Yeah, I like it in my tea. I mean, that's the best way to do it, right?
That is one way. I
Here,
prefer to grind it into a fine powder and inject it into my veins.
you don't snort it up your nose. That's a good way to.
Avelna does make a good point. There's another way to travel fast in light. It's thinking machines, i.e., computers, but those are forbidden because there was a machine war in a few centuries back, so machines are forbidden. Thinking machines are forbidden.
And that's a big plot point also in House of
Yes.
Treaties.
And is it brought up in the movie?
No, it's not.
See, yeah, I'm telling you, it doesn't tell you anything about this universe.
But it's 2.5 hours long, and you
Yes,
get
that's another problem, and nothing happens.
no. I mean, there's tons of stuff that happens. It's not it's impossible, I guess, to cover every aspect of Dune that you would want.
Yeah, but they don't cover the interesting parts, and they end on a boring part. You need to either go further, or you need to tell people about what the universe is like.
Is that Michael Cera or Jesse Eisenberg?
They look the same, so how can you tell?
That's why I asked. If it's
Yeah.
Eisenberg, I'll watch it. If
That's
it's Michael Cera, that's a no-go.
so when I saw it, like I got a lot of Lord of the Rings vibes from it. But just that's the one problem I had is the main actor isn't as likable as I forget who they had playing Frodo.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood, yeah. Just not as endearing, but it doesn't need to be, I guess. But it's just there wasn't anything personal to latch onto, I thought, with the movie, and it's probably going to be a cliche criticism of my perspectives on stories. But yeah, there was very weak characterization, I thought. I don't want to get into any spoilers since you haven't seen it, but there were some characters that I wish I would have known a bit more about or felt like I could have been more connected to.
This looks like the opening scene from The Fifth Element.
So a character piece movie didn't have development of characters. Is that what you just told me, Well Read?
Basically, yeah. It was.
So
the
this is a
characters-
horrible movie, right?
No, it was great. Honestly,
Velvet helped me here. Velvet
enj-
helped me here.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the crap out of it.
But it had horrible character development, and that's like motivation's like all your big thing.
But it's so from what I understand, what I saw in the story, it's not strictly just character development. That is,
It's the whole book at this section is filled with inner monologues. They just slashed all of that out. They didn't like have him talk to someone, get that stuff out. It's just here's events that happened, and here we stop at a boring part. There you go.
I mean, yeah, they toned it down, but
This is why I don't like doing reviews with you, Well Read. You don't make any sense.
why are you being so mean to me? Haven't I been abused enough already? Like the last week.
No,
I
you
liked
need more.
I liked the movie. What is wrong?
That's
with you?
fine. Just don't tell me why you liked it because it makes no sense. It's logically nonsense.
I can't tell you why I liked it in the context of
Well, you're a bad reviewer then.
somebody who read the book and expects to like it for the same reasons that they liked the book.
I just went into a general thing that's a character study and it has no good characterization, which you just said.
Yeah, it doesn't have
Well,
good
Red has no
characterization.
good characterization.
I'm going to stop. That's why I don't like reviewing comics with you. It
But-
hurts my head.
Does the entire story of Dune strictly focus on characterization, or is there more there to?
Yes, there's the science fiction, which this movie didn't talk about either.
Oh my goodness.
There's nothing
What a-
else there. That
what
is
about-
it. It's a character study in science fiction and how the characters react to the science in this universe.
What about the plot? What about the intrigue? What
The
about the
plot is just
environment?
there. The intrigue is just there. That's not important.
Well, I think you're being a little hard on me.
The intrigue is okay in
You're
the
being
second
a little
half
hard
of the
on.
book, but not much in the first.
Because I think if they did like a strictly characterization focused movie, I don't see how that could be a big mainstream
There's a reason why
release.
people say Dune can never be made into a movie.
Yeah, it would be better as a show probably.
I like the Term Sheepy's idea for the next part of the show.
Next up, we watch as well read as Beat with the Billy Clubs and Nightsticks because the abuse will never end. Apparently, yeah. I'm being canceled left and right.
You gay kept Pan. What's up with that, Willard?
Yeah, toning down the blood sports.
Pan
Jackson-
doesn't want blood sports. He's a nice guy. Come on.
He was screaming blood sports in the chat.
That was just the point of conversation he wanted to talk about.
And then you're getting frustrated with me. Jeez, sunshine. I feel like we really have to work harder on getting on the same page.
No, I never want to be on the same page as you.
It's just evil. Jack Stafford says that movie was visually stunning too. I guess it depends on what people want from a movie, but I also like Blade
Yeah.
Runner 2049. Did
It
you like?
looks really desaturated, Dune? It's like even the desert looks boring. It's like, how'd you mess that up? They made the desert boringer than just a real desert. How did they pull that off?
Fine, sunshine. I'm sorry that I liked the movie. I
Yeah, thank you.
apologize to you.
Finally, yes, your apology is accepted.
Did you like Blade Runner 2049?
I didn't watch it.
That was really good.
I heard it was okay.
No, can I have your permission to like that movie, please?
Yeah, I said it was okay, so you're allowed to like that one.
Okay, Ted, can you save me here? I need
What am
your,
I saving you from?
I need your stoner wisdom.
Your own shitty opinions?
Oh my goodness. Why do I have this show?
There's a reason you're the host of this show, Willard, and not the reviewer.
Oh, I see. Those who can do, and those who cannot teach or pretend to do.
Or
Something like
host.
And those who
host.
can't teach phys ed.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fizzad. Halloween Kills did pretty good, although that one's supposed to suck. So I'm a
A
little
dark
surprised.
gift seemed to like it, but he's not in chat, so we can't
Hmm.
ask him.
This one is the one that surprises me, though. No Time to Die, the Bond film, apparently is doing really, really good numbers. So,
I
Doesn't
saw
he
that.
actually die in that movie though? So there is time to die.
so what did you think of it, Ted? No Time to Die.
Bogus. The
The whole
opening
thing?
scene was most excellent. It didn't have James Bond in it. But after they were done in Cuba, the entire story went downhill and never recovered.
Okay. And then the ending, where
The
he.
cute little Cuban chick who was in Blade Runner 2049 stole the show.
Uh huh. So is this box office warranted? Like, what do you think people are paying to see?
James Bond. They will always pay to see James Bond.
And are they getting enough of that to
They will
justify?
always pay to see the Batman.
Right. And are they getting enough to justify this 500 million that it's making worldwide?
No, but people haven't been to the theater to see an action movie in a year and a half.
According to Velnet, it's doing well worldwide, but not so much in America.
That was the case last week. I read that too, but it's saying like second biggest Hollywood films to get these numbers since 2019. So
Yeah, but there
I
hasn't
thought
been
the
any
black
movie.
girl who played
since-
007 was very good.
But there hasn't been a movie since 2019, so
Just
The
like
low
Will
bar.
Black Women, she made me hate her.
are you looking forward to more Bond films with her starring in them?
I'm
Okay.
looking forward to more Bond films starring someone who is not 50 years old.
yeah. What's his name?
If I wanted to
Keanu.
watch movies with a person between the ages of 50 and 60 kicking butt, I would watch John Wick.
John Wick is a good movie. Yeah.
It also features a senior citizen kicking butt.
Well, he's not quite a senior citizen. That's 5 years away.
Yeah, yeah. Still a bit of time to hit that.
There is still a bit of time for you to hit that, well read.
I hope so. I bet I get working on it right away. I had an awesome Keanu meme. I should have saved it, but it's like he's trained to handle guns, and so he
Unlike
does,
Alec Baldwin.
and that's exactly what the meme was. So it was saying like trained gun handler, no confirmed kills.
I should have
always,
been there to disarm Alec Baldwin, and I apologize for that.
Yeah, what were you doing? Sleeping?
Sleeping, yes, I was sleeping. In a heroin-induced coma.
Yeah, somebody should have disarmed Alec Baldwin, or at least trained him how to use a gun properly.
Or at least cut out his tongue.
Or not put bullets in his gun. I don't know.
If
No,
only
put them in his chest and head and face.
In Minecraft, yes.
in Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Yeah.
Where the bullets are square.
Yes.
Maybe if the
Just
Wachowskis,
like well read.
maybe if the Wachowskis taught him how to cut off his penis, he wouldn't be playing with guns so much.
They didn't just cut them off, gentlemen. Then they ate them
They did not eat them.
as a symbol to crush the patriarchy.
Well, that's what you do with cut penises. You eat them.
That's right.
Stay tuned. We'll be breaking out the thumb screws and the iron boot for well read momentarily.
You survived the onslaught of the war campaign, well read. You
I
should be
did.
commended.
Yes, I'm commending myself, but I'm sure nobody else would ever dare to do so.
I commend you.
Oh, well, thank you, Ted.
You've earned the Purple Heart of Comicsgate.
Sunshine, do you commend me?
Never.
Oh, well. Then it wasn't worth it. Yeah, as Sunshine said, why would they ever need a real round on a movie set?
To set Alec Baldwin up for murder.
Maybe. Because that man's never fired a real gun. He doesn't know what's going on.
Well, it reminds me of like what happened with Brandon Lee, where he was given a prop gun and, suddenly, it went off and unfortunately it ended his career very early.
It wasn't just his career.
It was his whole life.
Yes.
Best thing that ever happened to my career.
You are evil, Ted.
Well, that and Phoenix Rivers dying,
I
right?
didn't have anything to do with it, Well Red. I just benefited immensely from it. Do you have any idea how many roles Brandon Lee could have stolen from me?
And Phoenix Rivers.
He would have been the fucking Neo. I was the Neo.
No, Will Smith was the Neo.
It could have been Brandon Lee. But he was
Speaking
dead.
of Will Smith, didn't he have another
Ted wins
movie
again.
that bombed?
Sorry,
Did Will Smith have another movie that bombed lately?
what, all of them?
Well, I mean lately.
Everything he's made in 10 years. Since Hitch.
Well, stupid Independence Day ruined blockbuster movies, so maybe he deserves it.
The guy who shot Lee never recovered from it mentally.
Brandon Lee was killed by a real bullet.
Yeah, he was.
I can tell the story if you'd like.
So it wasn't like a fake bullet that just still killed them. It was a real bullet for some
It was a
reason.
real bullet. What they do on movie sets, when they do a close-up of a bullet, they have a real bullet, and they use that for the close-up to load the gun.
Why
Well,
don't
the
they do
real
that on
bullet-
another site with a gun that's supposed to fire real bullets?
The
and then
real
it-
bullet, the actual bullet came off of the chamber and got, the real bullet came off of the casing and got lodged in the chamber. So when they loaded the blanks into the gun, the blanks slid in behind the real bullet.
How about when you use guns for props, never put a real bullet in it and just
Well,
use
in close-ups, you have to have bullets that look like real bullets.
But then have guns that fire real bullets and guns that
I
don't.
agree. Or how about this? We just don't give Alec Baldwin guns.
I mean, I really don't
I've
think
never
this
killed
is.
a person with a gun.
I really think this is an Alec Baldwin's fault. It's like, who gave Alec Baldwin a gun? That's like seems the stupidest thing you could ever do. It's like if a rabid dog kills someone, do you blame the rabid dog? I mean, sure, but who let the rabid dog out?
Kim Basinger.
Apparently, yeah. She's the one who turned him rabid.
I blame her and her delicious nipples.
So is this Alec Baldwin thing? Was that a live round, or was it just
It's not a bald
okay.
win.
So it was a prop round, but it still killed someone.
We don't know yet.
And her daughter, their daughter with Kim Basinger, who was, what did he call her? Like a selfish pig or something like
A
that?
selfish little pig.
Well, she is kind of chubby now, right?
No, she was beautiful. But then her dad abused her so much mentally that she covered herself in tattoos.
No, that's a shame.
I agree.
Is that Dune figure just America, or is that worldwide?
I don't know, but it's IMAX, and it's 25% of the.
No,
oh,
I
20
mean the 40 million. I don't care about IMAX.
That's domestic, it says.
A 40 million open weekend. It doesn't say. Oh yeah, it is domestic. Okay, well that's not too bad then. I guess it depends on how well it does worldwide if we ever get a sequel, which you apparently need because it just sort of ends.
It does. Like the ending is pretty abrupt. I agree.
Oh, it's one of those.
But honestly, I thought
The old Matrix 2 switcheroo.
it would have benefited heavily from a director's cut, kind of like Lord of the Rings, where
So
I
two and a half hours isn't quite enough for you.
No, well, have you ever watched the director's cuts for Lord of the Rings?
No, they're too long.
Those are amazing. Like
I
those are,
have.
yeah, those are probably one of my favorite movies. And
I really only like Fellowship of the Rings, so
Disc 1 of Fellowship of the Rings Extended Cut is the best.
that one I might watch or maybe have watched, but the other movies I actually don't really like that much.
Once they get to Rivendell, the whole thing goes downhill.
no,
Ted seems to know what he's talking about, yeah.
no, that whole series is amazing.
It's because the journey to live at Rivendell is low fantasy. Everything else is boring high fantasy. And trust me, as a guy who likes to get high, I don't like high fantasy.
Like Twin Towers, the theatrical release, and to
The
me,
Two Towers, my friend, the Two Towers.
Two Towers, yeah, the theatrical release to me sucked for that. But
I think I'd rather watch Twins.
the extended cut was amazing. But
Did you like Twins, Ted?
Twins. I loved Twins. Yes, Danny DeVito was most excellent.
You know, I didn't really believe they were twins, though. Yeah, see,
didn't?
Velnet agrees. I mean, Two Towers is better than the final, but
I thought they were twins in real life.
the last movie really annoys me from knowing the books. It's like you cut out all the things that made sense for the battles, and it doesn't make sense now. Two Towers is, yeah, that's part of the book I don't really like either, so I don't know.
Peter Jackson has never hired me to do anything. Therefore, he is a piece of shit.
well, that's an astute assessment.
Fellowship has heart.
Thank
The
you,
other
Red.
movies are like technically impressive, and they're not horrible, but I don't know why they're praised so much.
But it's also the standoff at Helm's Deep in Two Towers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a sequence people love.
I
An
mean,
inside joke amongst the
it's
crew on
technically
The Matrix
impressive.
3, we referred to Lily Wachowski's new vagina as Helm's Deep.
that's about as deep as it goes, huh?
But you're really talking about her back hole, technically.
One night I got drunk and just like an orc, I invaded her Helm's Deep.
You should care about
I was
IMAX.
the fighting Urukai,
Sunshine.
running
Because
in with a bomb to explode inside.
Why am I caring about IMAX?
it's a completely different viewing experience in IMAX.
Ah,
I watched it on HBO Max like Friday, and I was like, this is okay, kind of flat. I was a little bored. I watched it in IMAX. I was like, this is really amazing.
well, that's the
I wish
difference
they would make more movies in Omnimax.
That's
like
the
stunning.
difference between TV and the theater. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's all I'm saying is I'm not saying this is some deep introspective, character study or anything. I'm saying it's a nice box office experience, and I hope they make more.
I mean, Dune is an interesting series. The latter half of Dune is the more action-packed, plot-driven story. So maybe, I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe this first part wasn't really the strength of their team.
Honestly, it's better than all the other crap that they're going to be putting out, like Eternals. The trailers for that just
I'm
seem
looking
awful.
forward to the Spider-Man movie.
I'm not. I mean, it's so contrived, I think, the way they're setting that up.
I agree with Well-Read. Tom Holland is the worst Spider-Man.
No,
No,
I'd
Andrew
say
Garfield.
Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man.
Now you are high, Ted. Definitely. So, we could watch The Matrix.
That show sounds interesting. I wish I was watching that.
We could watch the Matrix Resurrected trailer and have Ted give us his commentary.
No,
I've never
please,
seen
no.
it.
You've never seen it, really? Have you ever seen this before, Ted? It's a device that protects against air pollution. And it also makes you very sexy and attractive.
That's nonsense. Their mouths are open.
But they're
No
so
way.
happy.
Who would fall for that?
Look, they're dating. And they're sexy singles with beaks on their faces.
But
I
people
want to have
breathe
sex
through
with a
their
duck
mouth.
girl.
What?
Aren't these young people hot with their beak noses?
Who would fall for this?
Sexy young people. See, she's doing yoga with her beak nose. And now she can do yoga in the city.
Whoa. How
Most
safe.
Excellent idea. I agree with you.
They could call her Doom Nose instead of Doom Cock.
Hmm.
Liam and Pan are on pause. That does not surprise me one bit.
Bogus.
Yeah. We all know where that show stands.
Where does it
Better
stand?
than this one.
Well, friendly with Liam and Pan.
Oh,
So I think we're doing better.
I see.
Yeah, let's look up the Matrix Resurrected trailer.
I'm
We don't
very
have-
excited to watch this. I've
yeah,
heard it's an allegory for trans rights.
it is. You'll be quite
I
satisfied
didn't know that.
once you see it. I just have to make sure I pull up a channel that isn't going to get all uptight that I'm EFAPing their stuff.
Jack, what is MX4D? I don't even know what that is.
Most excellent 4D. Movies in the fourth dimension.
Is that how Trump watches movies?
I think so. Hey, D-Wag, welcome to the channel. Thanks for being
I'm
here.
pretty sure you must use the Oculus Rift.
So let's bring that up and get your thoughts, Teddy, on your latest work.
Ready, Teddy.
There you go.
Whoa.
So
is that a video game?
it looks like a video game. Yeah,
I think that is a video game.
I think so too.
This is the new Matrix video game. Cool.
It's a cat.
That is also a video game.
Remember there was a cat in the first Matrix, and then it
Whoa,
repeated
and
itself?
butterflies. MK Ultra.
Hmm.
Oh, and look, I see a pomegranate. That's a symbol of wisdom. I know quite a bit about esoterica.
What about this brain that's been
It's
chopped
for
up?
phrenology, actually. That's a phrenology chart.
Yeah, for the skull. Yeah.
Hmm. I thought it was all the places where there's damage after doing too many shrooms.
I bet we could zoom in on those books on the shelves and find out what these fucking weirdos read.
Let's try. Nope, my Zoom
Is
does
this
not
the
work.
new Myst game? This reminds me of Myst for the PC.
I love Myst. It was a good game.
Let's click to the right and see if we can discover a clue.
Well, unfortunately, this isn't going to give us any clues.
You tried to click
You
that,
seem
though.
particularly triggered right now. Can you tell?
Yes, you seem kind of triggered.
Is
Ted.
that John Wick?
Me
John
what
Wick is in
happened?
this, I believe. That's Doogie Howser, MT.
Oh no!
He grew up
It
to
is.
have a psychiatric practice.
Yeah,
His hairline's still
His
fighting the
blue
good fight.
glasses are symbolic of the blue pill.
that could be true.
Notice the pyramidal shape of the Tiffany lamp in the background.
What does that signify?
Does it have a praying mantis on it? I can't quite tell.
No, I think those are just branches.
So, Jack, would that mean if someone farts in the movie, they could send some fart into your face, and then you'd feel like that's amazing?
It's a moving chair. There are wind scent effects, but I meant Screen X. Yeah, I know 4D. I don't know what MX4D is, but yeah,
It's like that movie Matinee with John Goodman.
right. They squirt you with water. Usually, they're like they're in theme parks.
Usually. But sometimes you can pay a guy in a back alley in Los Angeles to squirt you in the face while you watch a movie.
It's true. You can make anything 4D if you have a bum around.
We say transient. We say houseless person.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got my pronouns confused.
Look, it's the
Transient.
Matrix, because there's green strings of symbols.
He's going
that-
to the Continental.
That's code, supposedly.
That looks exactly like code.
Yeah, exactly. Like 100%
Whoa.
like code.
Can you guys read it?
Wait a minute. Is that what's his name? Don't let your dreams be dreams. What's his name? You know, he made that movie. He's
No.
in Transformers.
I see a satanic symbol on the neon sign right in the center of the screen at the very top.
Thank you, Darren.
looks
Yeah,
like the
Shia
Harry-
LaBeouf. Don't
It's
let
the
your
Harry
dreams-
Potter scar,
Yep.
but it's actually a satanic symbol.
Is it? I didn't know that.
It is.
I thought it was just.
These Wachowskis cut their dicks off and sacrificed them to Satan.
I thought this was just calligraphy. Like there's.
And notice
Asian-
the three arches to the right. The arch is also an esoteric symbol.
This is going down a weird path. Oh, you mean the
I might
weird
also see
McDonald's
an
symbols?
all-seeing
McDonald's,
eye
yeah.
in the top left area of the code,
It does
above
kinda-
those Asian symbols.
Well, I guess it could be worse. You could be seeing penises everywhere. So we'll go with satanic symbols.
Not around the Wachowskis, you won't. You should just pause and go through all of that, frame by frame.
Yeah, like-
that's a great idea.
That was the good stuff, and then they
There's the
stopped on
butterfly
Doogie.
again.
Well, it moved somehow.
Yeah, he moved it there. Huh.
That is weird. So, I don't know how much of this I'm going to catch.
Catch it all. Look, it's Tom Hardy. Whoa,
Is that from the movie Alien? He's got the goo around him.
Alien 3
Yeah.
with Charles S. Dutton?
Is that from Breaking Bad?
That guy's nose
Heisenberg.
almost looks like that nose filter.
Yeah. That looks interesting.
Look at his codpiece.
Yeah, he's packing. That's for sure.
Hey, that's just like the Berserker book. That's where he got it from. All those wires coming out of him.
Why are you ripping off your own ideas, Ted?
It's not me. It's the Ted in the Matrix.
Ah,
That was a face hugger I just saw on the screen.
that
What
is
was-
Neo. He's
That's
blind.
Neo.
Is there a face hugger on his chest?
I thought I
Some-
saw a face hugger in the little thumbnail. There, look. Is that a digital face hugger? A mechanical face hugger?
Hmm.
No, I don't know. Maybe you're seeing different things on your
How
screen
come these
from what
guys
we're
look
seeing.
like crabs? Is this like supposed to be like symbolic of getting an STD?
This is a close-up on Cecil's pubic hair.
Very nice. Cecil doesn't grow pubic hair, I thought.
Oh, is that what's his name?
Delroy Lindo.
Yeah. Don't some people confuse him with Samuel L. Jackson? And he
He
gets
was
really
most
pissed.
excellent in Get Shorty.
What is this?
This is interesting.
This really looks like Aliens again.
I
The red
think it's
light?
Palpatine with his back to us.
Oh, that could be.
4 Palpatines, and they're going to turn around in those mojo chairs and get us.
This is black screen. Is that what the whole movie's going to be
We
like?
say African American.
Can we see that with the green thing?
I'm trying.
There's
It's
someone with a $2 ring. Okay.
Oh, it's Trinity.
Oh, yeah.
She's back in that hotel, and she's going to run up the wall again.
Oh, okay. More code.
Look at that rotary phone.
yeah, what could it be any dirtier? Like, what did they
No,
pull
they're
it out
in
of
the
a toilet?
Matrix. Or Portland, Oregon.
Yeah. Or Seattle very soon after all
Welcome
those
to
cops
San
quit.
Francisco.
Oh my gosh! Did
Then
you
they
see-
play the Doogie Howser theme right here.
What is he wearing for socks?
I was wondering about that myself.
Those jumped out at me.
Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
Are
Crazy,
you crazy,
Keanu.
Ted?
They should just cut to Neil Patrick Harris typing on a computer and play the Doogie Howser music.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I miss Doogie Howser, Neil Patrick Harris. No fun. Why do you have a ducky on your head, Ted?
Oh, I love rubber duckies. They're the one. They make bath time so much fun.
Well, I don't want to have spoilers, but does someone kill your dog in this movie?
They steal my rubber ducky.
Oh, that's
Oh,
worse.
And I have to chase him through the Matrix to get it back.
well, at least you've got motivation. So maybe I'll like this movie.
I doubt it, but maybe.
She still looks pretty much the same.
Yeah, like an old lesbian.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the benefit of being a lesbian. You kind of just look the same.
I always thought it was weird when this movie first came out and people were like, oh, I want to fuck Carrie Ann Moss. And I was just like, really?
So you rejected her on set, huh?
No, I fucked the shit out of her and Switch.
Did she have any stillborns?
I don't like to talk about the miscarriages. I put that into my work.
You put your stillborns into your work. I see.
Why can't I make a child, well read?
Maybe there's something wrong with your penis. I don't know.
I thought it was my brain.
Maybe it's the drugs.
Whoa, maybe it is the drugs.
They're probably laced. You're shooting poison darts, not blanks.
Well, let's move this story along and try to
Better
find
than
the
shooting
plot.
girls in the face like Alec Baldwin.
It is.
Oh, look,
Have we met?
something.
A something.
Whoa.
Have we met, Ted?
It's gaudy jewelry.
She has. Wait a minute, Ted. Why are your hands more feminine than hers?
I use moisturizer.
I mean, did she just get done building a house or something? Like, look at this calluses and dirt
She's
and
a
grime.
hard-working lesbian woman.
Maybe
Yeah.
she just built Liam's shed.
Was she digging a grave? Look at her
Yeah.
finger. Look
She's
at these.
digging her way out of her career's grave.
Look at these disgusting fingernails. Man, there's so much grime under there. She really needed the work.
She's a horticulturalist in her private time.
She's been homeless until this movie, apparently.
Looks
They
like
found-
your nail's about to fall off.
Yeah.
Or she's like, she hit her thumb with a hammer a couple times.
She's been fighting with bums for the last scrap of rotten cheese in a trash can.
Maybe. Also, that suit doesn't fit you. Those sleeves are too big.
Hmm. I like Keanu's hands much better here.
Yeah, if you had a woman with those hands, you'd probably be happy.
Yeah, if this was my choice of hands, I would definitely go with the one on the left.
Keanu has no hair on his arms.
He probably. Do you
Wait a
shave,
minute.
Ted?
I have no hair on my arms.
It could be genetic.
It could be
I'm
a
a
man.
werewolf.
It could be a mannequin's hand. Maybe the real Keanu never wanted to touch her again.
Maybe
Probably
that's
neither of our hands. I
maybe
don't
that's
even
why
remember
it's the
filming this
Matrix.
scene.
Because it's not your hand, but it is your hand.
Hmm.
Have we met?
I mean, how many times have we heard this song in a trailer?
I wish never again.
Yeah, I'm done with it.
Jack Stafford has an interesting point.
With the tens of thousands of rounds shot in Matrix and Wick, how is it that Keanu never shot anyone? Shot anyone. Okay. Oh yeah, no live rounds. Maybe if
Those
they had,
bullets were all digitally created in a computer.
maybe if they had NRA people from the NRA on set to help them handle the guns properly, they wouldn't have that problem.
Even what's her name didn't shoot anyone. Why can't I remember her name? In John Wick 3 with the dogs.
The girl that shoots everyone.
Yeah, Holly Berry, right?
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Rachel Cahill says they're probably stunt hands to go back to this movie.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Because that looks like his hands, and that's a man's hand. Look at that hand.
Yeah, that's a hand that's popped many a pill. So there's some wear and tear on those hands.
Although, given that shot, you could have someone else reach in and that not be your hand, too, though.
It looks like he's sniffing his hand after wiping and maybe tearing through the paper.
Makes you larger and one
Whoa, did you see what you were doing there with the mirror?
Yeah, making googly eyes in it. That was an interesting Keanu.
Oh, look, he's saying, my hand's bigger. I can blot out the sun.
He has magic powers.
Yeah.
Do you have magic powers, Ted, to blot out the sun?
I think
I
he's
think-
just shocked by his powers.
I think he's been taking both red and blue pill at the same time.
Probably some purple ones, too.
Hmm.
I tend to only block out the sun with my powers when I'm on DMT.
How does that work?
You just take it, and it works just fine.
Okay. No instructions needed.
Okay, let's move past this horrible
This is an
music.
homage to 70s filmmaking.
You might want to be careful with this music, Well Red.
Is that a flock of birds up there? To the right.
I think it is, yeah.
Wait a minute, did you forget to put your makeup on that scene, Ted? You're just wearing a beanie and a sweatshirt.
This is just behind the scenes footage of some time when I showed up on set.
That's what it looks like.
It's
Yeah.
like, I just said, can I just dress like myself? They said, fine, what do we give a shit? We're gonna make $1 billion. Look at how diverse this crew is. I bet this was shot in LA or New York.
Well, if it didn't have that other white man, it would be pretty diverse. The guy in the yellow jacket, get rid of him.
Gallagher's very happy at whatever he's looking at on his phone.
It does look like Gallagher, doesn't it?
The outfit, anyway. Not the guy.
If Gallagher was a Jew.
Oh, he's Jewish. Okay, he can stay. Oh, look, what an interesting shot. Not really, but you know.
I'm the only one not on a phone.
It's a reflection.
It's a
Shot from the
commentary on reality.
Mm.
It's art imitating life, imitating art.
I can see Keanu's parted hair and little
Yeah.
bald spot.
Yeah, bald spot. Yeah.
And this guy has a bald spot too.
Mother gives you.
He just looked at you, Well Red. Oh, look at all those blue pills.
I mean, how many blue pills does it take to get to the Matrix? I thought it's the red pill that takes you there.
The red pill frees you from the Matrix.
Okay, what does the blue pill do?
It keeps you there.
Ah,
So if you took no pills, you'd be free of the Matrix too?
But if you were neat, see, everyone is already hooked into the Matrix in their little embryonic pods, right?
So what's the point of the blue pill then?
I'm super powerful. I'm Ted Neodor Logan.
describe
And
the
so they
science.
have to feed me the blue pills. Otherwise, I'll go Superman crazy.
Describe the science of pills to us, Ted. We don't understand.
But what are the pills actually doing? It's just a simulation, so there are
They're
no
keeping
pills.
my genetic superiority in check so that I don't realize I'm Neo.
But you're not taking anything. It's just a creation in your mind.
It's not a placebo.
Wow, she has huge eyebrows. That's why they put the big glasses on. So
I
you
believe
wouldn't
that's
notice them.
Nasser.
Oh, that might be his mom.
This is Nasser's sister.
Oh, okay.
No, this is Nasser, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, he's transitioning. Why is she quietly
Good for
judging him?
He's so brave.
she's like really happy about something. She's smirking.
She's handing him Alice in Wonderland. Follow the white rabbit.
Oh my God, they're still going with this song. They must have paid a lot of money for it.
It's half the trailer at this point. That's sad, Keanu. Is he looking at another mirror?
Jack just realized I was right. Yeah, I know I was right.
That's right. It could have just been choose the red pill or not, and same result. Right.
Well, I guess the blue pill was supposed to make him forget that he was offered pills, so I guess
Exactly.
it was
Yeah.
supposed to make him forget a period of time or something.
Exactly.
But you don't actually need to take them to stay in the Matrix.
Blue
so-
pills get you blackout drunk like Risey.
And so, why is there Vin Diesel in the back here? Is he lamenting that he's not sexy
Because he's
like them?
family, yo.
It's family, right?
You never
okay.
turn your back on family.
Yeah. Wait, why does Keanu look so... Oh, this is Quantum Leap again. Look at that. He's
seems like
looking in
he's-
the mirror who he actually is. He's that guy.
It seems like he's on a stage. There's a spotlight.
Why do you
He's
keep
Cat
ripping...
Stevens.
Why do you keep ripping off Quantum Leap?
It's my favorite show.
Oh, look, a red pill.
That's new, Morpheus.
New
Morpheus wasn't available, so we hired Seal.
But is
Yeah,
it
what's-
Morpheus and John Wick? What happened to him?
The red pill is like a kiss from a rose on the grave.
Yeah, what's with the Lawrence Fishburne ripoffs? I mean,
That's
Oh,
Seal.
JV says it was cider in the mirror. Huh.
Oh, that could have been. Mirrors are the true evil of this trailer. James Hay says Nasser wouldn't transition well. You have to have balls to start with. Or he could transition very easily since he doesn't have balls. There's that too.
I'm proud of Nasser. He's very brave.
Yes.
Oh, look,
See?
red and blue.
Many pills. I think this whole trailer has been about pills so far.
This seems like a soft reboot.
This
thus
whole
far.
film is really about making a choice. Are you going to continue to live a lie, or are you going to cut your dick off and become a chick?
Richard Cahill says it's because Lawrence Fishburne is fat, but he is in John Wick 3 still, so why can't
They
he be in
should have
this?
got his daughter. I heard she'll do film work for cheap.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, the kind of film work is probably not the kind they need here.
They should have just got Lawrence Fishburne. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I know he still acts because he was in John Wick 3, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wait,
think
I see Lana Wachowski.
I think they should have gotten Queen Latifah.
Go to the next cut. We see the Wachowskis listed. There we go. Lana.
They used letters from the alphabet soup.
What about the other one? Oh, is the other one not involved?
No. Lily is
happened?
tending to the festering wound between her legs where her dick used to be.
Oh, look, a white rabbit.
Whoa.
It's a rabbit. It's a tattoo of a rabbit with a tattoo on it.
It's deep.
What does it mean? I can tell you. Do you want to
So-
know the secret of the rabbit?
What is it?
Back Common America Volume 5 by Tim Lim.
What? Oh, okay.
Oh.
He's got advertisement in
That's
there. That was
what
smart.
the rabbit stands for.
Is that the one where they tattoo the rabbit? Does that happen in one of Fauci's
Oh, wait.
lab?
His rabbit does have a star on it, doesn't it? If I remember.
Exactly.
Ah, that's a good point.
I have many great points.
We have Spencer Tunes in chat.
Spencer Tunes. Oh, what's up? Welcome to the chat. And your favorite commenter is back, Ted. Lord Nemesis, Superman's K-pop boyfriend, says Dollar Store Morpheus. Exactly.
That is racist.
Oh, look at that blue hair.
Well, I was thinking she's a blue pill.
Can we might be able to play
Did you
it
just
now.
assume her gender, guys?
Yes.
Not cool.
Well, play it. I think the music might be gone.
Yeah. You're going to have to follow me.
And you know
No, wait, stop. There we go.
Yeah, more music.
Whoa.
They're walking through a mirror now.
We're walking through the T-1000.
It wasn't
And look
quite
at that
enough
chick in the mirror. Who's
on
that?
the nose of through the looking glass.
Who's the
so
chick in the mirror, and is she showing her nipple?
Not quite.
No, almost there.
I think that's a nipple.
No, I think it's just the spot between her breast. I don't think it's a nipple.
I don't know why the character design for whatever the in Matrix personas just lost a lot of its edge and intimidation since Lana transitioned.
Well, I think it's casting a 6-year-old man that hurts.
Well, and this too. I mean, this is cartoonish. They used to look edgy and,
Punk, yeah.
dangerous, yeah, before, and this just looks silly. So, I mean, would
It looks
anyone
like
be
someone
intimidated?
Poorly cosplaying a Matrix character.
Yeah, yeah. And Keanu in the wrong movie, basically.
Highly judgmental.
Yeah, you don't want an old man. He looks like a vagrant on the street.
He looks like sad Keanu.
Hey, I've always looked like a vagrant on the street. You liked
Oh,
me before.
You cleaned up in the original Matrix.
Yeah, you were a programmer. And now you just look like an unwashed leper.
Oh, wait, is this going to be some fake flirting like in the comic book?
Will you tell us about your past all the way back to the Stone Age? And all the women that have died?
Is that in this movie?
Maybe.
I think you can play this again. They might be done with the music.
Give up. You don't know me.
You don't know him. Or do you know him, Ted? Do you know him?
It's like a episode of Jerry Springer. You don't know me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know him because he's not Lawrence Fishburne, so.
We literally do not know him. So one true thing.
Diversity is our strength.
No.
Look, you broke the Matrix again this Christmas. Why is that written like it's the Grinch stole Christmas?
Yeah. I don't get this font at all.
Why is a clearly godless transgender director marketing this towards Christians?
Maybe you should ask Neo. He might know the answer. Is there Christmas in the Matrix, Ted?
Of course there is. The purpose of the Matrix is to keep you happy and content.
And buying lots of presents does that?
In fact, I'm surprised there's not three Christmases in the Matrix.
Why not every day just be Christmas?
Because then it wouldn't be special and you wouldn't look forward to it.
But 3 days a year, it's still.
It's kind of like how you go to work all day and you don't masturbate, but you can't wait to get home.
Right. That's a good analogy.
Now what are we looking at?
Oh,
Oh, those are Christmas lights. Look, they're red lights on a Christmas tree.
Those are people in the Matrix, Sunshine.
Ah.
You
Why
should
are
see
some
the
of-
first three movies.
No,
Why
no.
are some lit up and some not?
Yeah, the
Because the ones
Sentinels.
that aren't are dead.
The Sentinels
Why?
are the spirit of
They
Christmas.
gotta be flushed and fed to the ones that are still lit up. Gotta
Oh.
change them bulbs.
I think this is the Grinch.
Oh.
Yeah, evil
So-
Christmas is
We're
destroying
going into
Town.
Whoville.
Whoville, yeah.
Okay.
There
This
we
is
go.
starting to make sense now.
Absolutely.
Whoa. Whoa.
Was that
people on a
20,000
roof.
Leagues Under the Sea? That's what
That's
that looked like.
sunset.
Yeah,
This
I
here- yeah.
started the movie too. You're welcome. Yeah, that's
You know what I
20,000
like
Leagues
about
Under the
this
Sea.
most? It looks exactly like every other major action adventure movie to come out of Hollywood in the last 20 years.
Perfect.
It'll make millions.
It will. It'll
Asia
make
will eat it
millions
up.
and people will go on Twitter and complain about it.
And then go on YouTube and make thousands of dollars in super chats.
And I'll be just fine because I have Berserker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you-
Velmed has a comment for you. At least you didn't do that well read.
Smugged kick half his panel because Liam and Spirit Scar demanded it for Liam to come back on.
That's why you don't bring people on that you have to kick. It works
Which ones
better
did he
that way.
kick?
Half his panel.
I'm going to guess Panboy got kicked.
Now
Should
Liam
we
is
stream
bashing
snipe it?
EVS. No. We've moved on from that
Are
phase
we
of
back
our
to the
show.
Matrix?
We are back to the Matrix.
Are we in the Matrix?
I don't know. Are you in the Matrix?
Am I?
I am.
That means I am too.
I know I'm not in the Matrix because if I was in the Matrix, Well Read wouldn't exist.
I still love you, Sunshine, even though you hate me.
How do you know the Matrix didn't put well read here just to antagonize you?
Well, then I would leave it.
But you'd have to find pills to do that. Ted, can you
Well,
help with that?
I'm just waiting for Lawrence.
You guys want to buy
Fishburne.
some pills?
No,
What about some shrooms?
maybe.
Sunshine might need some to escape me. I'm in the Matrix with him.
Escape the pressures of well read.
That's right. I'm the
I'm-
real Agent Smith here.
You're the
I mean, the
Will
real
Read.
thought is if we're living in a created universe that we all chose to live in, why did we choose such a boring universe? Did all the good ones fill up and this was all that was left? I don't understand.
I'm depressed now.
Well Read is the architect.
Well, now I'm happy.
This is
I
starting
don't
to
think
make
we're in the
sense.
Matrix because that black guy TJ wouldn't have been so mad you were talking about his dick.
Well, he wasn't mad. He wanted us to help him get it back up again.
I think that TJ guy was a fake.
No, he said not to get it up again.
Oh, right.
He said, "Don't bring
He's
it
trying
up
to live a
again."
celibate life.
That's
Show some
right.
respect.
He's going to be monastic pretty soon.
TJ's
join-
funny. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about. That's true.
Okay, let's move this along.
Oh, so romantic.
Stop.
Is that Jackie Chan?
Wow, that's a good stunt job there. Is
Yeah.
that supposed to be you, Keanu Reeves, jumping off?
I don't believe so. I would never wear those pants.
Oh, okay.
Would you ever have this hair?
I would never have that hair.
Oh,
Why is there
look,
smoke coming out of your back hole?
that's not
So
the
that you
same
don't
hair.
realize that's a little Asian guy instead of me.
What, did it look like an Asian guy when he was flipping off the hair with the Jew fro? No, it didn't.
Yeah.
Now he
What
has
happened
black, jet black hair. Okay.
They have diversity and inclusion even in their stunt actors for the same actor.
Oh, I guess Pan got to stay on, though. So good for Pan.
Good for Pan.
Wait a minute.
Were
What
they
if,
watching The Truman Show?
I don't know. Keanu, if you had a book there, would you beat that guy with the gun?
Well, yeah, I'd beat him with a gun instead of a book, of course.
Okay.
They've got this song playing throughout the whole thing.
I thought the Red Queen was the one that
They
talked
love
backwards.
Jefferson Starship.
Not the White Knight. Oh wait, yeah, the White Knight did talk backwards. Never mind.
Whoa, that Asian gentleman has dyed his hair blonde. Very futuristic.
Oh, maybe that's the guy with that had that hair then.
We're trying to appeal to the weebs.
Well, let's see the guy shooting the gun in the thumbnail. Oh,
But
no.
notice how we never have a major character who's Asian.
Wow, that's a nice green screen you're walking in front of.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Walking away from an explosion. I've never
An
seen that
explosion
before.
that big would have damaged my ears.
Or at least singed your hair.
And we cannot have that.
That's right. How much is your hair insured for, Ted?
My hair is insured for $175,000.
I think you're getting ripped off. It's worth way more than that.
You may be correct.
What are you doing now? Are you dancing in front of the fire?
We were just testing the cameras to make sure the green screen worked, and they said, "This will be great. We'll use it."
Oh.
Wow,
It
that
looks like
green
you're-
screen is better.
Hands up, don't shoot.
Yeah, it looks like you're surrendering.
I am. We were doing an improvisational dance of
No,
the
he's
George
jump-
Floyd, Derek Chauvin event.
He's jumping after the explosion because that helps.
I'm doing
Right,
jazz
exactly.
hands. That's correct, Jack Stafford.
I still want to see that scene.
I was
with
about
the
to
guy.
make it rain. If you gentlemen are familiar with professional cheerleading.
No.
You're not?
Cheerleaders
Pro rally?
do rain dances.
I'm way into rally.
Way into rally. Okay.
Well, let's move this ahead. Apparently, they have 2 minutes of music.
Yeah. Apparently the
Live
whole
chat,
thing-
yo, purple. Live chat, yo, gold. Live chat, yo, purple and gold. Purple and gold. Way
she's
into
about-
rally.
She's about to kiss a dolphin here, I think.
I didn't think she could get any more lesbian until she got that haircut. She was so mad, I tricked her into getting that haircut. I told her, oh yeah, George Miller wants to cast you as Furiosa in the sequel to that new Mad Max Fury Road. And she went out and shaved her head, and I was like, gotcha.
That will be awesome if it's Miller doing it again.
Mike Miller?
Mike
Yeah,
S. Miller is
exactly.
making Mad Max Furiosa.
Nice.
Available only through Bitcoin.
Oh, that's a shame.
How many Bitcoin will it cost to see it?
1 Bitcoin.
Oh,
Cheaper
that's-
than a movie.
That's kind of expensive.
yeah. Cheaper than the movie.
Only
mean,
for
maybe
poor
if-
people.
Maybe if I get a Mike NFT and flip it, I could watch it.
We take monkey NFTs as payment.
Oh, well, there you go.
They're phasing around bullets again.
Whoa!
I wonder if they use
I haven't
real
seen him do
bullets.
that in at least 17 years.
If Alec Baldwin was shooting at them, they couldn't do that.
They'd never phase. They would have been killed.
Yeah.
What is it with the
Whoa,
pants
she's running
again?
on the ceiling. Hey, I'm in Inception. Look at me.
They're
Who's
sharing.
behind her? Look at that
they're
person.
Wow, they really de-aged Wesley Snipes well in this film.
They did. And then that blue hair. How's it staying on her head? I thought it would fall off.
It is her hair.
Oh, it is her hair. Whoa. Now I'm in the Matrix. You can see that she's tied to strings here. Like her legs are
Oh,
curved,
wait a
tucked
minute.
in.
Jack Stafford has the best reference. Lionel Richie.
There you go. Liam and Vicky agreeing about how CG is just a Mayer EVS marketing movement.
Whoa.
Meyer.
Richard
Meyer,
F. Meyer.
His name is Meyer.
Richard C.
Meyer.
Meyer.
Yes.
What does the C stand for?
I don't think anyone knows.
Crookshanks.
Our infamous might know, but I don't know.
Richard Crookshanks Meyer.
He's not a crook. He's just special.
I feel like even a second of that song is going to get this string struck.
This has better 3D than Black Widow.
Oh, Richard Cahill has a suggestion.
I don't see it. It's a little late.
Richard Cahill says, stop watching this garbage.
Well, it's the term that Zach coined, cum dumpster.
I am not.
Well, aren't you full of it, though? Oof, says Jack Stafford.
Oof.
Oh, look how far they can jump. Good job.
Believe it or not, I did that without any wires.
We do believe it.
So you
Use
just
a
fell
trampoline.
from above. Yeah, okay.
Chroma key trampoline.
And you're lifting this other guy, in fact.
You're
We were
just
doing river dance.
you're just
if you
standing
must
on
know.
a desk that's covered in green, and you just green screened it, didn't you?
It's a chroma key trampoline.
Why did they put a urinal out in the open hallway here?
Because I needed to take a leak.
Oh, look how convenient.
What is this?
This is a rave I went to in the summer of '96, and they wanted to use some of the footage from my VHS camera.
I mean, the resolution gives it away. It's coming out of this guy's face. Like there's a figure here, right?
He's taking a picture of me. I'm very popular,
That's what it is.
Oh, that's
It's
why you're
from-
not touching it.
especially in '96.
Maybe
So
that's
I just made a walk in the clouds.
This was the red carpet premiere from the original Matrix trilogy.
okay. Let's
that's
go
what-
to the next scene.
Paparazzi taking photos of you.
And that's me putting my
Jazz
hands
hands.
up like, hey, those lights are blinding me. Stop using the flash. And then Alec Baldwin starts shooting at me, and I'm like, stop those bullets.
Oh yeah, those are bullets, aren't they?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're never going to stop me, Alec Baldwin. Never.
Are you in front of a plexiglass here? It looks like you've got your hands pressed against it. Extra safety, right?
Oh wait, maybe he's practicing for his next career as a
Well,
mime.
let me tell you something. When you're on set with Alec Baldwin, it's preferential to have a plexiglass box around you.
Yes,
Ah.
absolutely.
Hmm.
Now what are you doing?
I'm
think he's
still
taking a shit,
blinding.
huh?
I'm still being blinded by the lights.
Oh,
Blinded by the light. Woke up like a douche in the middle of the night.
You should have used that music for the trailer.
I know, right? I suggested that.
we could have played it then. It would have been
That
more
fucking tranny wouldn't listen.
Why did you crash into that curb there? That's just like Batman.
Oh, this is actually inspired by Blade 2.
fun. Well, that was a good movie.
It was a good movie. Guillermo del Toro directed that.
This
This will not be that good.
this can't be the real Keanu. You're actually touching this woman.
That's someone else's hands, probably.
This is our faces put on two different people's bodies as they ride a motorcycle on a green screen.
Oh, this is Keanu, and this is actually a man.
Yeah,
That is Carrie's O-face.
Oh, she looks very old.
She
Yeah.
is very old.
This looks like the Michael Myers mask.
I was trying to hold on to her tits, but there were none.
Okay, let's see where this goes.
You just pulled this scene from another movie, didn't you?
We just stole all of this from The Dark Knight.
Exactly. Yeah.
Every fight in this movie takes place at dawn.
This could be any movie. You just
The Matrix exists on the edges of daylight.
Hmm.
In The Matrix, the sun is only up for 30 minutes.
That makes people happy.
It makes them easier to control.
So this whole trailer was just your therapy session with Doogie Howser.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's some intense therapy you've got there, Keanu, or Ted.
Yeah. Well, they cut out the part where he butt fucks me.
Wait, is this the part where you talk about how someone killed your dog and it makes you upset?
Someone killed my dog?
Yeah.
You made 4 movies about it.
Yeah.
Oh, they just digitally put my face in those movies.
Yeah, but you were upset about it.
Well, the benefit of having your face deep faked is when you've had a facelift like mine where you can't really express yourself anymore, they can make more expressions in your face with the
Wait,
computer.
that's not Doogie Howser. What happened to him?
This is a deep fake. I guess Doogie Howser wasn't bringing in the gay audiences that they thought, so they deep faked him with this guy.
So they've already replaced him in the middle of the trailer. Wow.
Oh.
What do we have in the background?
M, right?
Nothing. There's nothing.
There's no more
DM.
butterfly.
DM.
Oh, it's code. It's like, I think that means Ted is telling you to send him a DM. Hmm.
Better get on that. And here's where he tries to grab a really huge ass.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I like them thick.
Oh, Jack Stafford says that's Doogie Howser, PhD.
You would hope the last one had a PhD, but maybe not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
He was a quack.
And does this wrap up?
That's the
more.
Christmas Matrix, yeah.
Yeah.
Ring ting 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 ting.
It's the Matrix that stole Christmas.
Yep. Keanu Reeves has to get Christmas back for everyone.
That's right. And that's code. For those of you who don't know,
That's code.
that's code. That's what
Code for
coding
what?
looks like.
What's going to come up in the next panel? Resurrection, right? Yeah. That's how you
Whoa.
spell resurrection in code.
Mm-hmm. With a C and a gamma
And an
and
S
an
at the end.
L and a backwards C and an S.
And that S is falling apart.
You know what this
Sorry.
reminds me of?
The
The
Matrix?
screensaver on like Windows 2000.
Oh, yeah. The one with the bouncing, like, light.
Yeah, and the letters would just bounce around. And you could make
Oh,
them say
yeah.
whatever you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
It's very futuristic.
Hmm.
Whoa, Asian letters.
That's
like
code.
the future.
And there's an 8. It must mean something.
And an E
Infinity.
and a weird tau
And a backwards E above it.
and a 0.
Yeah.
Asian letters.
In theaters.
Triple
Or when?
tau.
Or we
It's
got to
not
see this.
present.
Yeah, when is this monstrosity coming out?
3 days before Christmas. Wow.
Yeah.
I
In
won't
case-
be seeing it.
I mean, if you look at those numbers, they really missed out. This could be coming out in 21. But
Yeah, exactly.
why did they mess this up?
Very stupid.
You know, Hmm.
Or it could be just 1 2 2 2
Because it's a mirror
2
image.
1.
Oh,
That's
it's
why.
a mirrored image. Oh, you're
There
right.
you
Okay.
go.
I guess I give him credit for that. So it's
So
like
they-
watching the movie The Matrix again, but backwards.
Again.
Yeah.
Again and again and again, forever. Like the Halloween
Oh,
movies.
it's a mirror. It's all about mirrors, the Matrix in a mirror. Yeah.
Because the money that they get is mirrored by the money that they got before.
Experience it in IMAX, Will Red.
I will be experiencing it on IMAX, but probably not. Well, in case you had any doubt that Christmas was going to suck this year, this is coming out, so it's guaranteed. Written by Lana and directed by Lana. Yeah, the other
boy.
Wachowski is not involved in this at all. That's weird. Is Lana behind on some bill payments that she needed to make this?
Wait a minute. Ted, how come you didn't write this?
Why would I?
Because you do a better
Oh, you
job
mean
than Lana?
this? Oh. I was busy writing Berserker, I guess.
Apparently.
I don't really remember. I try to stay busy with my hot yoga classes.
Looks more interesting than Dune, to be fair. Disavow, I liked Dune quite a bit.
He also likes 499.
You're never going to let me live that down, are you, Sunshine?
No.
Well, I wish you wouldn't hate me so much for
I
it.
think you're the only person that likes 499. I don't think even Zach or Narwhal like it that much.
I disagree.
You disagree, but you have no counterpoint.
Well, I mean, I've heard Narwhal talk about it, and yeah, there's some edited scenes, but as far as I understand, the things that he was trying to go for with telling that story are still part of it. Yeah, so there's still some thematic elements that he wanted to have in there, but there's definitely some exposition missing. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, so he thinks it's bad. That's his nice way of saying it.
He thinks it's incomplete, and honestly, I think it's incomplete too. I mean, I didn't say it was the greatest thing I ever read. I just didn't hate it as much as you did.
What did you think about it, Ted?
Ted is busy looking hot in his avatar here. How many peace signs do you need to put up, Ted?
Well, I think it's piece. Oh, it is just 2 pieces, yeah.
They changed their first names. Would have been a great opportunity to lose the weird last name. That is true. Why didn't they do that? Well, I'm content to wrap up a little earlier tonight.
Yes.
We EFAP'd The Matrix with our good friend Ted and got his input on the creative process.
It was very creative. And a process.
Yeah, it's about as creative as that wall. Don't read that comment. You shouldn't read that.
See, I think your hatred for me and my opinions of 499 are a little bit excessive.
Did you like
Velnet,
499?
I liked 499. And Velnet here says the colors gave me a headache, but besides that, I didn't hate 499. Yeah,
What did you think of 499, Sunshine?
It was the most disappointing book I've read in years.
Well, Red, you have very shitty taste.
There you go.
Oh my! Why do I do a show?
Oh, KS is here. Don't worry,
I'd
KS.
imagine someone could take a dump on a piece of paper and swirl it around, and you'd say, "That's fucking wonderful. Here's $25."
I think that's
Can you
true.
send me that once the shit has stopped stinking and it's 8 months late?
I mean, that sounds like a good deal. Where do I pay?
Apparently at Richard C. Myers' Indiegogo page.
No, don't be mean.
Maybe it's available on Zach Friday.
Available now on Zaxxon Friday.
Let's look at Zach Friday.
We're building a shit ship.
I want to see
to
Zach
go into outer
Friday.
space.
before
What
we
is
leave.
what is Zack Friday? Sorry. Catch me up.
Indiegogo. Look up Zack Friday.
Okay.
Did you know that Crypto Comics once made an entire video that was 45 minutes long that told the true story of why Lana Wachowski cut her dick off? And it's so repulsive that I actually had to private the stream.
Oh, I was
Because it
gonna say
repulsed me
link it
so
in
much.
chat, but
Yeah.
But it
I
is
mean,
out there.
repulsive sounds like a reason to have kept it up.
Jack Stafford would love it.
Zack's Friday sale 2021. I see.
oh, it's not at 100% yet. Oh.
Click the button.
Yeah, let's watch. Let's look at this.
Maybe I should have him distribute Berserker.
Okay, so he has
He's done 18 campaigns and delivered 3.
That's not exactly true.
No, he's delivered 5.
I think it might be 15 or 14.
Yeah, I think Expendables is shipping now. Can't wait to
Yes.
review that. Yeah.
Jawbreaker's
Iron
God King, Iron Sights 1. That's a good book. I know people don't like it. but I
Imagine the
think-
future when people try to look this up and they can't spell it.
Yeah, that would be a problem. Iron Sights 1, that's a good book. It has European art, so you might many might not like it though.
What is European art? Lots of armpit hair on the women.
Yes.
It's a nice way of saying it's shitty, which means you'll probably love it, Well Red.
I think he might. There's a lot of motivation in it.
I quit.
What a great
Variant
sale!
Asking.
$25.
I want to see more tears. Come on. Signed.
I've got
signed
plenty
is
of tears.
$100.
You want to see more tears? Ask to talk to some of Richard's backers.
Or just have me turn on my camera.
No,
Got
come
tons
on.
of tears.
Oh, you could get 1 and 2.
Whoa, a signed God King book and a poster.
Oh, that's sold out.
Only $100? What a deal.
That's 50. That was a good deal. Well, I mean, it's not
Well,
better
that
than-
pinup's got to be worth at least 75 cents all on its own.
Yes. Well, come on. I want to see more of these things that sold out.
But wait,
No,
if you act
that's
now,
it.
you
That's-
can get an
that's
Iron
the end.
Sights 1 and 2 bundle for only $50.
Well, there's no 499, so I think that speaks for 499. He didn't even bother selling the remaining copies.
They need a director's cut. I mean, there's definitely work that needs to be done on that book to correct it.
You mean editing?
The original
Editing?
Jawbreakers?
I wasn't
Is that
a
what you're
big,
talking about?
No, we're
wasn't a big-
talking about 499.
yeah, I wasn't a
Oh.
big fan of the original Jawbreakers either. To
Are
be
they
honest.
intending on getting a new artist?
You don't like John Malin?
$4.99?
Oh, Narwhal? No.
Well, then how will they fix it?
They'll let Narwhal color it instead of Zach.
Why don't they just get a new writer and artist
Well,
and
because
actually
Narwhal,
fix it?
Narwhal's a good writer. I think he just didn't tell the
Maybe
story.
they should swap and Zach should draw the books.
Oh.
It can't be any worse than his writing. That's not true.
I did
Could
hear.
be Nasser.
I did hear JDA wasn't a big fan of Impossible Stars.
Yeah, that I find curious. I was like, what? You don't
said
like
it was-
Chuck Dixon writing? Okay.
I would love to see Zach have a campaign fail.
He
Nothing
said
personal.
you sound mean.
I just would like to see him put in check for constantly delivering late and lying to the fans.
Well, he
well,
doesn't
every-
lie so much. He's just
Yeah.
horrible estimates.
And everybody's late.
He's
in
done
CG.
18 campaigns. I think he knows how to estimate by now.
No, I think he's not that smart.
Yeah. Yeah, he said it. He's a fan of Chuck Dixon. It's just one of the worst Chuck Dixon stories he's ever read.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
he's out
well,
of his
Zach
mind.
is such an incredible writer, he would know.
No, this is JDA we're talking about.
Oh, JDA. Well, he's such an incredible writer, he would know.
He is the leading Hispanic sci-fi writer, apparently.
Chuck Dixon is the leading fat white writer of the 90s and early 2000s and the 80s.
That's like 1,000 writers too. So
The problem was that after Narwhal finished 499, Zach edited it, taking a lot of pages out and coloring it.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. I want the narwhal cut.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying.
I don't think it'll be great, but it might be okay.
KSSS says, I actually will. I like the reviews. Don't tell well read. Don't want him getting an ego. And what does Jack say? Rewatch if you get a chance. Ted had great insights into his comic Berserker. Did you have any insights into Berserker, Ted?
Did I?
It's not too late to have some.
It was an excellent book. I intend to read it someday.
Didn't you write it, though?
Yeah, do you intend to write it someday?
I laid on a couch high on acid and told a friend about a story and a dream I had, an acid dream, after we were watching Johnny Mnemonic and Quantum Leap.
Your dream about having an orgy?
Well, orgies are rather commonplace in my profession.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you have to spice it up.
Stillborn child, yes.
Honestly, I would actually suggest people avoid Berserker and check out The Young Barbarians, available now on Amazon in both digital and print form.
Yeah, I'll drop the link. That
It's a
sounds like an
much
excellent.
better sword and sorcery story.
That sounds like an excellent book. So people should definitely check it out.
A light read, perfect for comic book audiences.
What do
is
you
it?
think?
Young
Go ahead.
Berserker,
Young Barbarians.
Young Barbarian. Sorry.
It's kind of like Young Cannibals, but not.
Fine Young Cannibals, an excellent band.
Yes.
And what do you know about this author, Matthew Mers?
He is slightly overweight, but a very good writer.
Oh, I think there was someone in chat talking about that guy.
He has an excellent YouTube page called Crypto Comics, where he reviews comics much better than the one we reviewed tonight, and also Ultraverse comics.
So there's Young Barbarians. People can get it on Kindle.
Very affordable.
Yep, that's where
I believe there's another book coming out next month, and another one the month after that.
Excellent.
He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
very
Excellent.
prolific writer,
People should definitely look forward to that.
much like myself.
And Chuck Dixon.
And Charles Dixon.
But not so much Richard Meyer. No.
Not so much Richard Meyer.
Not so much.
Not so much.
And I'll drop the link right now. Oops.
Comics Gig could use better writers.
Like Liam Gray?
I've never read a Liam Gray comic.
Yeah. Well, there's only one that we know is Liam Gray, so.
And there's Young Barbarians.
JDA, he's a writer.
JDA is a writer.
So is,
Is he?
Narwhal and Nasser.
JDA is a writer.
There you go,
Or-
Chad.
Or is he just an incredibly sexy comic creator?
I would not consider a man that short sexy, unless he was Prince.
He is pretty short.
He denies it too. He pretends he's 5'10".
Does he stand on a soapbox when he streams?
I believe he does. He's sitting, actually, most of the time.
But elevated to convince himself he's tall.
You'll notice he never lets his small children into the room with him when he's on a live stream.
KS has a suggestion for the second Berserker series.
Berserker 2, I'd like to buy a
actually-
vowel.
Vowels are rather transphobic, so we avoided using them.
They are hate speech. Vowels are violence.
I will not assume your consonants with Berserker.
What about a Y? Could you have a Y? It's kind of both. It's kind of like a
It's
transition
Espanol,
there.
and we believe in diversity.
Yeah, there you go. So it could
Well-
be Berserky, Berserker-y.
Did we want to
Perfect.
see? Did we want to see sexy Scott Bakula one more time before we wrap up for the night?
Everyone wants to see sexy Scott Bakula.
Be sure to write your number on your local gas station's bathroom wall, and Scott Bakula will be sure to give you a call.
And if you're looking for an excellent movie, try Color of Night with Bruce Willis, Scott Bakula, and Jane March.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Stafford has the perfect title. Never mind.
There you are. Berserker X. And KSSS says, not my proudest fap. But not your worst either.
Yeah, that's true. It could be like Doogie Howser and Drake. That'd be a little bit worse.
Teddy, what is your least proudest fap?
I'm not really sure how to answer.
Was it Lana?
I'm sure there's
I
been
plowed
many.
the shit out of both those chicks.
So we're only measuring faps here.
Oh, this is a fat measuring contest.
It is.
Don't bring up TJ's fat.
Yeah,
Everyone
don't
saw that
ever
one.
bring it up. Don't ever bring it up.
I felt like he was the only black guy born with a little dick when he said that.
What is your proudest fap?
Point Break. And A Walk in the Clouds.
Ah. Those were
And
interesting.
Bram
facts.
Stoker's Dracula. Because I worked with Francis Ford Coppola and got to fuck Winona Ryder when she was still hot.
I am jealous
It
of
was
that.
also my first homosexual experience with Gary Oldman.
I am not jealous of that. What was Gary Oldman like in the sack?
Very, very good.
Well, he's a good actor, so you'd assume that he'd be good in the sack.
Excellent. Yes, he plays many diverse roles.
Such as?
Dominant, submissive, switch. Top,
Those-
bottom, power bottom.
Those are excellent roles to
Quite
play.
remarkable actor.
Absolutely.
Once he brought the fake mustache from The Dark Knight and wore it.
What did it feel like having Commissioner Gordon give you a blowjob?
Liberating.
Anyway, I'm probably enjoying this too much. I should move on. Did we have anything else for tonight?
Bailnet says Hebrew doesn't have vowels. Vowels are for shiksas.
Apparently, we missed sesame poppy seed hoagies.
Friday night we'll be stomping shaggets, going out to terrorize goyams. You guys know that? That's no effects.
Disavow. That's
Well,
all.
Fair
we're
enough.
done. We're done, Will Red.
We're done. Well, Teddy, it was great having you here.
Wait,
So-
Ted, for closing, can you tell us to be excellent to each other?
One second. Let me pull up the whole quote.
Okay.
Go for it. Winona Ryder was hot in Dracula. Now I'd still smang. Then we could go shoplifting together. I saw her recently in a movie. Was she in the Stranger Things series? Love Winona. Yep. Yeah, 90s Winona was really hot.
7 minutes ago, we, your YouTubers, were brought forth upon a most excellent live stream, conceived by our new friends, Well-Read and Sunshine. These two great gentlemen are dedicated to a proposition which was true in my time, just as it's true today. Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!
Party on, Ted.
Okay, let's go.
Party on, Sunshine. All right, everybody. So that's it for tonight. And we will be back with another review, hopefully on Thursday.
Shut up and just end the stream.
The Wachowskis are Stranger Things.
Have a good night, everybody.